Alright, now I'm going to be doing a review on the 2009 horror movie Grotesque. Now this is a Japanese horror movie, kind of like Hostel and Saw. It's sort of in the torture porn genre of horror. And this movie I saw today, not too long ago, and I watched it off Netflix. In this movie, it's pretty much about this person, and he kidnaps people and tortures them pretty much for fun, kind of like the Hostel movies. And this part, near the beginning of the movie, you see him in a car. He gets out and he knocks these two people out, and you kind of get to know a little bit about what these people are like. But that's about it. And the two people, they wake up in this basement, and he is about to torture them, and he does it mentally and sometimes sexually assaults them and tortures them, like cutting out a person's eyeball and all this stuff. And this movie, it's really graphic at times, but I've seen some more disturbing movies than Grotesque. In this movie, it's not really long. It's less than an hour and a half. So, yeah, that's a pretty short movie, running time for a movie for 2009. And movies like these really don't last too long. And I thought this movie, I didn't really care for this movie that much. There was no point to this movie. At the end of the movie, you kind of see a little bit of why he's doing it, but that's about it. This movie has no point to it, and I'll rate it a 2 out of 5 stars, 4 out of 10 stars, so that's the rating. Now, I'll get into a little bit of the spoilers near the end, so if you don't want this spoiled, then you should shut this video off. Alright, now at the end of the movie, he kills this, the girl in this movie, chopping off her head with an axe. And you see when her head is flying off and it lands on the floor, you see then her eyes are starting to blink and her mouth opens and her eyes move. And to me that just looked silly, because if that were real, you wouldn't be alive if your head were chopped off. So to me that was less disturbing and more silly. That's the main reason why most of this movie I thought was actually kind of silly to watch. And especially the sound effects in this movie were just very over the top when he has a knife and he's killing, torturing the people. He tortures these people so he's satisfied for some reason. And you find out it's because no one really likes him, so he likes to torture people for fun just to feel better. But then you may think that he'll let them go, because he said, oh, he'll turn himself in, and that he'll just let them go. And later on, then he gives them these pills to make them feel better, but it's tranquilizers, and they wake up in the basement that they did earlier, and that was kind of predictable. I thought he wouldn't really let them go like that, and I knew, okay, those pills and the music was sort of becoming, more tense, and then I knew from there, before they woke up in the basement, that they were gonna, wake up in the basement. And to me, I just thought this movie was predictable and boring, silly with its sound effects. So I would say skip it. So yeah, 2 out of 5 stars, 4 out of 10 stars, so that's the rating. Comment down below what you think of this movie, and I guess that's it. Bye.